In Cartersville, homes are selling at just 35 days and sellers are walking away with about 98 cents of every dollar they asked for. Spring is here and North Georgia's market is moving. And if you've been waiting to make your move either in Cartersville or Canton, this video is designed to be exactly what you need to watch right now. I'm Drew Thomas with eXp Realty and Northwest Georgia Homes, your remix realtor in the North Atlanta suburbs, and every month I break down what's actually happening in your local market. No fluff, no national headlines that don't apply to your neighborhood, just real talk and real data. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through some of the details about the March 2026 numbers for both Cartersville and Canton, and talk to you about what's happening with prices, inventory, and how quickly homes are moving so that you can make a confident, informed decision whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on your equity. All right, let's get into it by starting with Cartersville, specifically the zip code 30120. The median sold price in March 2026 came in just under $400,000, $399,950 if you want to be exact. And that's up nearly 16% from the month before. Now, month-over-month swings can be noisy, but here's what tells the real story. Homes in Cartersville are selling for about 97.5% of the list price. So that means if you list a $400,000 house, you're walking away with nearly $390,000. Sellers are definitely in the driver's seat. Now, days on market have dropped almost 19% month over month, down to just 35 days. That's not a lightning quick market, but it is a healthy, active market. Buyers do have a little bit more breathing room than they did 2 years ago, but they're not just sitting on offers. Looking at inventory, it's currently just over 3 months supply, which is definitely seller's territory, but that has been creeping up over time. In March, we saw 106 new listings hit the market, a 63% jump from February, and that's normal for this time of year. That's just the spring inventory starting to arrive, providing more choices for buyers and more competition for sellers, which means pricing your home correctly matters more right now than before. The median estimated property value in Cartersville sits at about $356,000. That's up 4% over the past 12 months. If you bought your home a few years ago, your equity has been quietly building. And if you've been thinking about selling, you may be sitting on more equity than you realize. Now, one quick pause right here. If you want to know what your Cartersville home is worth in today's market, text HOME, home, to 678-824-8475. That's the number right there. I'll put together a free, no obligation home evaluation for you. No pressure, just some real numbers for you to think about. All right, now let's jump in the car, head east over Highway 20 to the Canton area. Canton is cooking right now. The median sold price in Canton is about $550 in March, which is up almost 6% from February. And homes are flying off the market in about 22 days. Now, that's a 37% drop in the days on market from previous months. When you see days on market drop that sharply, that tells you the buyer urgency is high. The sold to list ratio in Canton is at 98.8%. Basically, full asking price. Sellers are not negotiating very much, and buyers who are coming in low, they're just simply losing out. So currently there's 498 active single family listings in Canton with a median list price of about $634,000. 297 new listings came to the market in March, which is up 24% from February. Again, that's just normal spring inventory flowing in, people trying to, get ready to move prior to summer vacations starting and everything. That's good news for buyers who've been frustrated by the limited choices over the last several months. Now, the median estimated property value for Canton is $532,900. Canton homeowners are outpacing both the Georgia state median price of $372,570 and the national median price of about $377,000. Canton is not a hidden gem anymore. The secret about Canton is out and the data backs it up. Now here's the big picture takeaway for both markets. Cartersville and Canton are both sellers markets, but they are serving two different buyer profiles. Cartersville is currently your entry point into the North Georgia area, more affordable price points, and a market that's starting to open up with new inventory. We've got a lot of new builders in the area, not near as many as Canton has, but we do have a lot of new builders in the area. Land is still relatively cheap compared to some of the other markets. There's also large parcels of land available in Cartersville. We are the first county headed north out of Atlanta on I-75 where that is the case. Cobb County is pretty much full. There's not a lot of huge tracts of land still available for development. Cartersville, Bartow County, you still have that option. Canton, on the other hand, is your move-up market. Bigger homes, higher prices, and buyers who are competing hard for those homes. So if you're a seller in either market right now, you've got leverage. The question is whether you're positioned correctly to use that leverage. Is your home at the right price, the right presentation, the right quality, the right strategy? That's where I come in. So if you're a buyer, the good news for you is that spring inventory is giving you more options. On the other hand, the bad news is that other buyers are also showing up for those homes. So that's why getting pre-approved and working with an agent who knows these specific neighborhoods isn't optional. It's your competitive advantage. Finally, if you're thinking about buying or selling in Cartersville or Canton or anywhere else in the North Atlanta suburbs, I would love to be your resource. Again, please text HOME to 678-824-8475, the number right up here. I'll text you back as quickly as I'm available. Get a free home valuation and let's get this process started. If you find that this monthly market remix was helpful, please drop this video in the comments of your local Facebook group for your neighborhood. Or if you're on the Nextdoor app, drop it in there. You'd be surprised at how many of your neighbors are watching the market right now, trying to figure out kind of what's going on. And they would really appreciate this information. Now, whether you're ready to list your home, you're just exploring what's out there for you, or you're just curious about your home's equity and current value in this market, I would love to chat with you. Shoot me a text. People just like you in all different price ranges have reach out to me every week, and I'm here to help. I'm Drew Thomas, the Remix Realtor. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in a few weeks with another monthly market remix.